Folks, I actually went after Ralph yesterday. He cried a little bit on Twitter, and by a little bit, I mean 30 tweets. He was very upset, and he was very sad today on his show. I actually kind of felt bad. Actually, I didn't feel bad, to be real.
Oh,
but
like, don't
if I had a heart for, like, if I had any semblance of care, I would, for any human, I would care about this, but I hate him with deep passion, so I don't care. But he's very sad. Apparently, he's sad about something. He can't talk about it. So, you know, if you can't talk about it, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's like the worst.
Because Ralph will talk about just about anything.
So,
you know, if you prod him enough, he'll say just about anything, even if it sends him to jail.
Yeah.
So when Ralph's staying quiet about something, it's like,
what?
Oh, no, buddy.
But last night, a friend of the show, a great reporter, GNN News, Gunt News, at Gunt News.
Motherfucker today, Ralph's drinking from a 10-gallon jug.
He couldn't even lift the thing. Do we have that? Who has the Kino Shea?
I think it's on Kino Shea's Twitter.
Guys,
the
look
guy,
at this guy.
So first of all, there's no water you can drink in Mexico.
You die.
So Ralph has to buy all bottled water. But the thing is, he can no longer afford to buy cases of bottles.
Yeah.
He's saying on his show today he has to buy everything in bulk because it's cheaper. So he goes to Mexican Costco and he gets 10-gallon jugs of water that I guess he just sits on the floor of his shack.
And he has no glasses.
Like room temperature water out of a 10-gallon jug.
No AC, by the way. Mexico. Right? Look at this, folks.
So the EU is really lagging behind.
Can't even open. He's just pilled.
So NATO relies on American forces.
Look at how huge it is.
A fucking giant gallon of water, dude.
Like a water cooler at the office. But he's got
he nods. You see him nod?
I don't know why I think that's so funny.
It is probably I think it's better than him spilling the water. Like it's
he can't even afford a cup.
EU is really lagging.
You understand?
He can't even afford it. Relies on American
Look at how big it's like half the size of his body. And he's got quite the gunted body, folks. Holy.
It's one step below the water cooler jug.
So all of the cups and all of the smaller vessels, okay, for liquid in his house are filled with piss. So he's just fucking drinking from the full gallon. I don't know.
Well, before we watch this,
well, that's how he's getting his exercise, right? Is by lifting the jug. He's gonna get yoked, brah.
Yeah, fucking
jacked, like bitches.
Well, here is something that says. So, if you don't know, if you're new to the show, he, after having a split with his wife, he ended up dating this girl who everyone ended up finding out she was a prostitute. All right, she was a lady of the night for hire. Who on Insta you would pay for the girlfriend experience, and there was different packages. So you'd get like the bronze, the silver, the gold. Ralph never had sex with her.
Prostitution packages. No, Ralph couldn't afford sex with her.
Yeah.
Ralph could only afford $50 at a time.
Yeah.
And like with these whores in today's economy, even in Mexico, $50 isn't even giving you a hand job.
Or a tip rub even.
Nothing. You're getting jack shit.
Maybe a hug?
It gets you nothing there.
So basically, so basically,
pussyless there in Mexico. Can't even get a crumb or sniff of vagina. Okay.
So basically, it was like a demo. You know, like the PS1 demo disc?
Yeah, it's like when you're so poverty mode that you could only get the demo disc from the magazine
from the
or
PlayStation magazine.
Yeah, the PlayStation magazine demo disc.
OPM? It was OPM.
Oh, fuck, buddy.
Dude. So he did that, right, with this girl, and then she ended up contacting his ex before this, like his last one, and they talked about how like he was drunk right now and threatened to kill her. It was crazy. It's a whole arc. It's on our channel. So now
She's suffering. Suffer, Ralph.
He recently met up with her.
Man.
He recently met up with her, but hang on, there it is.
She's with another man now.
Is that a man?
She's with a young, virile Mexican trans man. Like, Ralph's getting cocked by a Mexican trans man. This Mexican trans man doesn't even have a functional penis. But is laying better pipe than the Memphis Micro. Very sad
very Tom Holland. They're saying
Tom Holland Wish.com version.
Yeah.
Fucking dime store Tom Holland out here. Holy.
So it says Panzuela, Ethan Ralph's Mexican prostitute who he could no longer afford, posted a photo with her new client who can afford the deluxe package of the girlfriend experience, which includes posting photos together on social media. The reason he said this is on the last time Ralph was with her, you could see it in the reflection of Ralph's glasses.
No.
They matched the beach that she was at in her Instagram.
That's so sad.
But he couldn't afford the picture. It's like when you take a picture with Santa at the mall, you know? Or the roller coaster.
Should we just do the Ralph segment just quick?
And then, yeah, I'm down for first.
So remember,
We'll
it was August 3rd, San Diego. August 3rd, San Diego. Well, we're going to find out how August 3rd, San Diego turned out.
Did it turn out good?
No, go to Airport Spurg out.
Oh, really? Wait, I'm gonna tell you, look at this folder.
These are all of Ralph's tweets.
What
from his battle on August 3rd, San Diego.
August 3rd. More.
San Diego. More. Oh, you can find me there. Haters, A-logs. August 3rd, San Diego.
I like how, by the way, that Ashton ordered this. 1 and 2 aren't even in there. You were like,
I removed it.
You had to remove a few of them because it was too much.
I started to be like, you know what? These ones aren't good enough. Let's just start with the good shit.
We have 100, so I don't know if we need all of them.
But it starts off. So for those of you who don't know about August 3rd, San Diego and the lore, Ralph's first baby mama he has a son with called Xander. Which is actually named after one of his original A-logs.
No joke.
No joke. Like one of his original trolls and haters. She named the kid after.
I forgot about that.
Eternally cocked, you know? So he's spending thousands of dollars to see his son in a facility behind plexiglass. So he can't take the kid even for ice cream or even to McDonald's, which is, let's be honest, kind of beyond his budget at this point.
It's a lot, yeah.
You know, he's wasting all this money to go out there, right? But he gets felted by the airlines. He doesn't even make it to San Diego August 3rd because I will never fly Aero Mexico again, nor use the main airport, Benito Juarez, in Mexico City ever again. I'm filing a chargeback against these thieves.
Thieves.
Where it goes. Again, these. So you know he's just absolutely blacked out, drunk, killed out of his mind. Yeah. Maybe nowhere, but I'm doing it anyway. This is how Ralph handles.
2 reposts, 25 likes. Like
it's just like so
like
sad.
in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna tank this airline. First of all, your people who watch you aren't even Mexican.
Listen, the truth is there's nobody who even watches him. Fraudulent rumble bullshit.
Uh-oh.
These airport faggots act like they're the fucking police. Post wrong times for flights, then blame it on you. And don't let you board the second flight for no reason.
Wait.
Flashlight cops was the term. They're all power-hungry fags, and they're racist too. Fuck them all. It's like, Ralph, let's be real. Who do you think's fault this was? Do you think it was the fault of the airline professionals who do this every day, day in and day out, processing thousands of people? Or do you think maybe, just maybe, it was the fault of the pilled out, alcoholic, drunk rage pig who drank 12 shots of Maker's Mark at the airport lounge. I'm leaning towards the latter option.
Oh,
Indeed.
You know he's looking at the board, squinting his eyes, and the like above the time like overlapped. Like, you know what I mean? Like Woo!
So now you left me stranded and missed my first visit with my son, which is the only reason I came. Then told me to call customer service in the middle of a customer service center. I ripped up the second ticket and told the guy to suck my dick.
What?
And threw it in his face, literally. None of this ever happened, folks. Like, and if it did, Ralph's a fucking drunken lunatic mongoloid. Like, for real.
No, if he threw something at a guy, he'd be arrested, like drunk and all belligerent.
Fucking detained in the back room where they give him the latex gloves special up his rectum for 3 hours and grill him about all of his business. Or you would really regret it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't fuck around at the airport, especially in like a Mexican airport.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Holy.
Like, they don't fuck around there. And by the way,
He's right. He's like, bro can't even speak Spanish. So it's like he's just babbling at them in some foreign language they don't even understand.
By the way, you know what I just pictured? If this did happen, I pictured him ripping up the fucking ticket, and when he threw it in his face, like it didn't throw, like it just like scattered around him, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it just like flew in different like, all around him.
Just oh my god, the wind just takes away.
Yeah. It's like,
Fuck, man.
Well, watch Mr. Beast thing in a second, guys. We promise.
We're gonna get there. All right, let's just
yeah,
pause.
no. I mean, let's enjoy ourselves, folks. Don't worry. We have eight shows in a row. Just kidding, Ashton.
It might
You're
be.
like, yeah, no, we might do the whole month every day for real.
Look at this now. Oh, now you care because much your racism allegation? You absolutely were racist.
Wait, much?
Mooj.
So he tried hitting Y, but his finger slipped to the right, and then he just smashed you and Jay.
So bad, dude. He's pulling the race card as a fat white Southerner. It's not gonna work.
The guy, he calls them the S word.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
In fact, it's myself who's the racist.
You know?
Viva Aerobus, who I used to criticize, have never had the gall to treat me like Aeromexico. I missed a visit with my son that I paid for, by the way. Complete, period. But it's beside the point. So these flashlight cops can try to, period, be dominant. I would have gotten arrested for what I said back to them in U.S. So small Mexico. I love how he has to turn it around, even though it's like a horrible experience, to try and flex that Mexico is better than America. Yeah. Like somehow in his mind, no, it is better here because I would have been in prison in the States. Oh, buddy. All right. Next. Unfortunately, I was unable to see my son Alexander today due to the ineptitude of Aeromexico.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I will get to see him tomorrow. However, that is in doubt. So that's how August 3rd, San Diego actually went.
Whoa. So
I don't know
one? Ring it up. Random.
Well, I think there's a couple more here that are pretty golden. Here we go.
Yeah,
this 23-year-old with braces was the ultimate decision. I told him he had been promoted beyond his station and was an idiot fagger. I said it very calmly, too. How do you have to be slick in airports, but you can say that in Mexico. That was almost worth the disaster week. Like in Ralph's mind,
Whoa.
like blackout drunk, felt it at the airport, being out thousands of dollars. It's all worth it because he can say the F slur.
Whoa. Whoa. I don't even believe this story.
I think there's a
do.
simpler explanation to all of this. He was drunk.
He was drunk. Yes.
He was drunk.
It's very simple. Same.
Oh, hang it, said Dumbledore calmly. All right.
Wait. Is this guy insane?
You know?
Like, you wonder why A-logs fuck with you. I'm gonna censor out. Remember the time he tried censoring out like a phone number? But no, I remember what happened. He was faking a tweet from a family member of mine who doesn't even have Twitter. And he put a phone number and blocked it out. But you could see through the block out. Remember that? Yeah. And we ended up calling the number and it was his wife.
I'm going to see my son this weekend. And these anti-white racists aren't going to stop me. Go to the next one.
Okay. Here he is. Kinocopter. Everyone follow at Kinocopter.
So he eventually did have a meeting.
Here it is. There. Had a shortened visit with Xander. 65 mined instead of 2 hours. I was
late because I basically had to use Mexican coyotes to help me skip the longer line.
Wait, what?
Wonderful. So Ralph's actually using Mexican drug smugglers to get him into the country illegally? Why is he saying this? Is this real or is this just a fantasy of a washed-up alcoholic bum who lives in a tin shack? I don't know if we'll ever truly know.
All right, almost done here. Wait, what? Is this a real person?
No, that's Ralph on his alt.
Yeah, girl games badly. More of this, please.
I just want to get this last flashlight cop story. Just go ahead. Just skip that.
Yeah.
Skip that. Yeah, he's like DMing. Okay, here it is. This is the final one. Then we'll do the Mr. Beast documentary.
Yeah.
I went outside to smoke. The cig was basically done. 2 puffs left. This flashlight cop came up and told me you can't smoke outside of these businesses. What if my kid was here, senor? I said, I don't give a fuck about your kid, just like you don't give a fuck about mine. I threw the done cig on the ground. I said, your kid isn't here, and neither is mine. He slinked off like the pussy he is. No power, no nothing. He holds a box of nothing, as wise Dick Masterson would say.
No way.
Never happened, bro.
Yo.
The guy's so fucking jokes, bro.
Someone needs to send this clip to Grace Thorpe. Please read this.
She needs to read her next slam poetry.
We'll watch all the slam poetry.
Ralph has no balls to actually confront people like this in real life. Even drunk, he does it. The long story short, Ralph ended up stranded in Tijuana for a number of days. He said that he was going to move to Tijuana, which it's like, please move to Tijuana. Ralph won't make it in Tijuana, bro. Tijuana's far.
Here it is.
I'm going to move to Tijuana. The content writes itself. Get some other creators to come down too. Will be epic. Is Ralph just admitting he's not really a creator? He's just a bum who's a creator. I mean, it's accurate. He's not really.
He got stuck there, right?
He's a Tim Pool watcher, CNN watcher. Yeah, he got stuck in Tijuana.
Stranded in Tijuana. Too much to even explain.
Stranded in Tijuana. Too much to even explain.
All right. So